Once upon a time, a shogun in ancient Japan had a favorite bow, and it broke. So he asked his craftsman to fix it, and he had an idea to heal the bow with glue mixed with gold, adding even more value to the piece. And right there, hundreds of years ago, he created the concept that would influence my life to this day. Kintsugi is highly related, completely related to a Japanese philosophy called wabi sabi that I will talk more about in a moment. But what I want you to remember is that nothing remains unbroken. Beauty in the internet era. Nowadays, we have, as a common knowledge, a concept called the halo effect. That is this idea that if something has one great characteristic, it most definitely have a bunch of other ones, right? And this is actually more used when we are talking about pretty and also pretty privilege. I believe that Instagram uses this characteristic that we have in our minds as a way to make profit and also encourages us to do the same. What in just some years damages our way to see beauty. It kind of desensibilizes our ability to perceive beauty in other terms that is not they are not so upfront, so in our face. In other words, easy to digest. But nothing remains unbroken. Shame and hiding. When we are really young, we started to create this vision of how life should be for us, of how our future would look like. And because we are kids, we have not the capability to understand how life really is. So we create these perfect images of how the future should, must be. As we grow up, we face countless, countless adversities that deviate us from that path that would lead us to that perfect future, to that perfect life. And this breaks us, seeing that the truth in front of us do not correspond to that perfect image that we predicted for ourselves. We may want to hide from it. We may even feel shame. Nothing remains unbroken. Hardship is gold. Wabi sabi is a Japanese philosophy about seeing the perfection in the imperfection. And kintsugi is part of it. I will not alone myself too much in this topic because it deserves a video, a whole video just about it. And I will do it soon. I promise. Now, what I want you to know is that we have no need to seek a flawless life. We set unrealistic expectations of how everything should be. And I can guarantee you that accepting the nature of things is one of the best ways to relieve the stress that overthinking has, that self sabotages our lives. The sharper the knife, the easier it is to do. The more wealth you possess, the harder it is to protect.